wouldn't it be ideal if the universe gave us a very clear message that said, this is going to be your new career? I didn't have that experience, and I'm wondering if you aren't having it either. I'd like to share with you my 2 years of messages that strung together have me be a different chameleon today. When my phone was quiet, as a designer, I thought, I think I'll take an art class. Add some watercolor to that pen and ink talent. Happened to meet a woman who said, oh, come paint with a group that I'm in. And don't take a lesson first. Just see first what comes naturally. So I said, okay. And I'd like to share with you my very first watercolor pen and ink. This is what it was. And though I looked at it and thought, that's good, I certainly never thought, okay, you have a new career as an artist. But it excited me enough that I wanted to take some lessons. And about a month later, I went to France for an art retreat. And there I spent a week having a wonderful time. And this is my week. I would watercolor the following day what my activities were. And about the end of the second day, a woman named Eileen stopped by where I was painting, and she said, oh, Barbara, I love your style. And I said, thanks. Well, later that day, she again approached me and she said, would you teach me how you do that? And I said, Eileen, I don't know how I do it, but you know what I'll do? I'll paint while you watch, and anything you pick up, great, use it. I took a sketch from that day and I watercolored this. And at the end of it, I looked at it and I said, wow, I have just solidified my style. And I looked at Eileen and I said, thank you so much for asking me to do this. Because I don't know when I would have actually just nailed down what my style is. Looking back, I consider her a messenger from the universe. About 3 months after returning, a very good friend named Lily came to stay for a weekend. And she said, Barbara, let me see what you're painting. Looked at him and said, oh, I love it. Can I make it into a book for you? And I said, yeah. A couple days later, she said, Barbara, I've got to share with you that when I went to Peru this year, when I went to Tonga this year, I looked and looked and looked for travel journals. I could not find one that I liked. If I had found one with your watercolors on them, I would have bought it in a heartbeat. I smiled and took it as a very wonderful compliment and said, thanks, Lily. Didn't realize that that actually was a message from the universe as well. Not until about a week later. I'm sitting in front of my computer. I am thinking, what is wrong with this picture? Why am I in front of the computer instead of up painting? I've turned a room into an art studio. I love to paint. Why am I not up there? I sat for a minute waiting for the answer, and it did come fairly fast. Barbara, you don't have a recipient for your talents like you did with design. I went, yes, that's the element I need. So my mind said, oh, this is totally in alignment with your mission for transformations. And my spirit obviously knew it was in alignment with my spirit, because it was as though I had struck a match and lighted a fire within me. I had a direction. I knew my path for the future, and I set out to accomplish that. So, happily, today, 2 years later, I want to show you that I have a travel journal company in which we offer travel journals. I have 7 of my watercolors in this. And I am thrilled that it's a product that enriches other people's lives. I have my recipient. So I found my path. I'd like on the next video to give you a couple questions that you can ask friends and family that might help you find your path. I'll see you on that next video.